Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Binta, and if you're new here, make sure you hit on that subscribe button, and also don't forget to like this video. That's if you like what you see. Okay, so today's video, I'm gonna try to talk as slow as possible. I try to do this, but I can't. I don't know why. This is just how I talk, so if it's a bit faster, I am sorry. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be talking about land grabbing in the Gambia, and I'm doing this video because there has been an alleged statement from the lands minister of the Gambia about diasporans grabbing land, African Americans to be specific. Okay, so a platform called What's on Gambia, which is one of Gambia's biggest platforms on Facebook, released this alleged statement by the lands minister of the Gambia, saying that land should not be sold to diasporans, to African Americans and British Caribbeans, as they may not be as genuine as they seem. So people should be very careful to who they're selling their lands to, or not sell land to these specific people. Okay, so the problem that I have with this message at first is that, knowing the kind of platform What's on Gambia is, my first question was, are they sure that this comes from the lands minister? Because if you don't know What's on Gambia, it's a very controversial platform. They do a lot of Gambian news, fake and truth, but most of their news that they publish, you will have to second verify most of the time to be sure, because some of the news turns out not to be true. Okay, so it's like a hear and say story instead of verifying these statements or news that they be getting. Anyways, after this statement or news went around the world for a tour, the lands minister came back and released a press statement saying otherwise, meaning that What's on Gambia is circulating a news that is false, and the lands minister denied that statement, but said that they have released a statement saying that people should be careful, Gambians should be careful when selling land to foreigners. Okay, which if that's really the statement, I absolutely agree with him, because if you don't know, Gambia has been going through a lot of land issues for the past couple of years, not because diasporans are coming to Gambia, but because land issue to foreigners, land issue between Gambians and foreigners has always been an issue. You know, Gambia is a very small country, and we've been having other races and foreigners coming into the country, getting vast acres or meters of land, which they will come back and sell to Gambian citizens again at a very ridiculous price. So for that reason, I will agree with the lands minister if that is what he really said, that people should be careful as to who they're selling their lands to, and also know that the future generation of the Gambia has to have something to lay their hands on, needs these lands for the betterment of the Gambian people. So I completely agree with him if that's the case. So if at all the lands minister directed this message to only African Americans and British Caribbeans, now I would have a problem with this, because that to me would be discrimination. Okay, discrimination towards your own. But now that he has cleared the air, I just want to let you guys know, before you take or swallow any news from a platform or this specific platform called What's on Gambia, make sure you second verify, because What's on Gambia is not one of those platforms that you should take every news that you hear from them. I do that, and a lot of Gambians do that. And I was very happy when I went through the post, seeing how Gambians were responding to that post, and also, well, some people were responding positively and others were responding negatively, but there was a lot of positive comments. People were saying, how can you tell us not to sell land to our own people? How can you tell us not to sell land to people that look like us, but land is being sold to, you know, other races? And I thought these were like very positive comments. Okay, just because the name diasporans were mentioned in this post, even though the post turns out to be false. But I was really excited about that, and I want you guys to know there will be people who will sound negative, but there is a lot of positive people. That's why I said on my live a few days ago that as we're talking about and trying to condemn the negative people, we should also recognize the positivity that is coming out with all these chaos. Okay, anyways, for the sake of not bringing the wrong information for you guys, I had reached out to What's on Gambia just like any other concerned Gambian or any other concerned diasporan has done, and I did this because I wanted to know if they're really sure and have proof of this before posting it. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read what I sent to What's on Gambia, and I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you guys can see what I'm reading as well, and their reply. Okay, so I said, hello What's on Gambia, my name is Binta, a Gambian content creator advocating for a better understanding with our diasporan brothers and sisters moving to Gambia for a smooth transition. I read the post about land grabbing of diasporan Africans, and this allegation seems to cause a lot of confusion and controversies, though the minister released a press statement saying otherwise, meaning what you post may not be true. My question is, can you provide proof of this, or is your post a hear and say? People really want and need to know. Please, you have to make sure whenever you are publishing news, you be sure to have absolute proof to back up your allegations, especially knowing that we are dealing with our kind, which makes this sensitive. This is getting out of hand. I will be looking forward to your reply and proof of this allegation. Thank you. And to my surprise, What's on Gambia's reply, of course, you can see it on the screen, is good luck. Yes, they said good luck to me, and that's it. So I don't know what good luck means. Is it good luck to getting the proof, or good luck to what? I'm really confused about it, but I would say as a Gambian and as a concerned citizen of the Gambia, I demand that What's on Gambia bring down that post that is believed to be a lie, and I would appreciate it if the government tells What's on Gambia to bring down that post, because that post is very, very divisive. There has been a lot of positivity going on in the Gambia, even though we have gone through a lot of controversies for the past couple of months, but there is a lot of diasporans doing amazing. And why are not people not reporting those things? Why is What's on Gambia not reporting those things? For the past couple of days, there's a lot of things that have been done in the Gambia by a diaspora and their supporters. Why isn't What's on Gambia talking about that? You know, sometimes when things like this happen, you know, based on the little chaos that happened in Gambia, a lot of people could be very resentful, thereby posting false information. And so many people also tend to enjoy the heat so much to the extent that they don't care the kind of damage they may be causing to their fellow black people, because this has to do with black people. I know that things has happened in Gambia, but recently I have been seeing a lot of amazing things going on in Gambia. I have seen a lot of amazing diaspora doing their thing in Gambia, appreciating the Gambian culture, helping the Gambian people, but nobody is talking about that. A platform like What's on Gambia, one of the biggest platforms, like you didn't see what is happening, but you jumped with the first fake news which you cannot prove in any way to damage the reputation of Gambians and the Gambian government. Listen, I am one person that always talks about the government. I am one person that always bash the government. But when it comes to this one, I'm just going to be biased and go with them and go with their information, since What's on Gambia is not able to prove to us that this allegation is true. Like I said, that's a platform you need to be very, very wary of when you're taking news from them, because most of the news have to be second verified by Gambians themselves again before they can believe on what they're saying. I think this is very, very divisive. I think this is very, very unacceptable. And if it was true, I would also stand against it, because saying or referring to specific people when it comes to land issues in the Gambia will be very discriminatory. especially when it has to do with Black people, because we know the problems that we're having concerning land issues and other races. Okay, anyways, like I said earlier, I am against anybody who is grabbing thousands of meters and acres of land just for your own selfish reason and not in any way intended to benefit the Gambian people, be it an African, be it a diasporan, be it an Indian, a Lebanese, or a Chinese. It really doesn't matter. If anybody is taking or grabbing land for the sole purpose of their own benefit and nothing that's going to benefit the Gambian people, I am still against you, and I support the minister 100% on this thing, because he had come out and verified that he did not in any way refer to diasporans but to foreigners that are grabbing land. And when he says foreigner, we all know who they're talking about, because there's a lot of foreigner real estate agencies in Gambia that I am not happy about, and a lot of Gambians are not happy about, because Gambia, the land in Gambia belongs to Gambians, the land in Gambia belongs to Africans, the land in Gambia belongs to the children of the Gambia. So I will be against anybody who will come to grab land for the sole purpose of their own selfish interest, or to sell those lands back to Gambians at very ridiculous prices. So I support the minister's statement 100%, but I am against what Western Gambia did. And if you guys don't know, a lot of people are wanting to move to Gambia. A lot of diasporans are wanting to move to Gambia, and because of all the things that have happened in the past couple of months, I mean all the controversies and the back and forth between Africans and African Americans, there's going to be agents of destruction, and there is going to be I'm not going to say enemies, but resentful people because of those actions. And these are some of the things that will make you not want to go to Gambia. But hey, Gambia is just like any other African country. There is 54 countries on the globe, so wherever you go, you're still in Africa, So this land issue, I don't think should stop anybody whose heart is in Gambia to say, I'm not even going anymore. Because as you guys know, and as I said, the statement from this platform called What's in Gambia is false, and I will be biased, and I expect you to be biased until we have absolute proof of this allegation. And you know what's funny about this whole thing? What's in Gambia still did not release or post the minister's statement after he denied the allegations that was made. Anywho, that is it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in my next video. Bye guys.